Welcome back to Great Tastes of Manitoba. Anna Boris, Manitoba beef producers. Sandwiches are beautiful. I don't know how you're going to top the smash burger. I just really don't. But we're gonna try. We're
gonna try.
Yes. Okay. So we're doing a Korean Reuben. Let us begin.
Yes. So a little spin on your classic Reuben. We're gonna be using kimchi instead of sauerkraut.
Okay.
And then we're gonna, with our fancy sauce, we're gonna spice it up with a little sriracha in there.
Nice. Because normally you put like Thousand Islands on a sort of more traditional.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So what I like to do, because I like to just put our corned beef actually in the pan first to get it heated up.
Okay.
You're gonna notice it's gonna get a little curly, and there might be some liquid that comes out of it. We want to drain that liquid out because we don't want a soggy sandwich.
How long does this take?
You're going to notice it's going to take a minute maybe.
Okay.
You're going to notice the edges are going to start to curl a little bit.
And do you stir this at all? Or
yeah, you can give it a little flip if you want.
A flip? Oh my goodness, that's beyond my...
Just stir it around is fine. Yep,
okay,
that's great.
Okay.
Just keep it moving. You'll see some of the liquid coming off.
Yeah, totally.
That's right.
Okay.
So while that's going,
yeah,
I'm going to build our sauce.
Okay.
So again, just like the burgers, these are ingredients that you're gonna have in your fridge.
You want me to butter these while you're chatting? Okay.
Sounds great.
Okay.
So we've got our mayo here. To our mayo, we're gonna add a little Worcestershire.
Isn't it Worcestershire?
Not Worcestershire.
Isn't that
no,
Worcester?
It's Worcestershire.
All right.
We've got some sriracha. That's gonna give it a little kick.
Little heat.
Again, measure with your heart. We've got some ketchup, and then we've got some paprika and onion powder.
Paprika and onion powder. Okay.
That's right.
And I'm just doing one side of these, right? I'm not doing both.
That's
like you
right.
Would
We're
a
just going to
cheese.
do the exterior of them.
Okay.
Because that's the side that's going to go in the pan.
In the pan. Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to take a look at our corned beef as well.
Yeah, sorry, I've just completely ignored it.
No,
so absorbed.
It's all good.
In
it's
this
all
buttering
good.
of the bread.
So we've got our fancy sauce. We'll put it aside here. I'm going to take a look at this. So it's pretty much heated through. We're going to turn this guy up just a touch.
Okay.
And then you can see all that wetness in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're going to drain it off a little bit. So you're just going to put it on some paper towel.
Okay, so just like you would bacon or something like that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
But now you know that your meat is already heated through, so you're not going to have cold meat on your sandwich.
Okay.
So this pan is heating up again.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got our corned beef. We're going to give it a little extra pat here. It's all good.
Okay.
Beautiful. Okay, we're going to put that
So
aside.
far, so good. And now?
So if we want to bring this bread over here, we'll start with one.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got butter side down. That's right. We are going to fancy sauce up both sides. Okay. Again, measure with your heart. If you want it to be really saucy, just double up.
And it's not like, it's totally preference. Because you wouldn't want it to be, it wouldn't be dry though. Like if you didn't put, you can't, what am I trying to say? It's not like a minimum amount that you need to put on there.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Cheese, put it on however you want. It's going to go on both sides. Then the corned beef, because it is a little warm, so you just watch your fingers.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't bring it
Yeah.
up. Okay.
And then we'll put a little bit on top.
This is looking very promising.
That's right.
indeed.
And then we've got our beauty kimchi.
Okay, so can you tell us just a little bit about kimchi for folks who might not be familiar?
Yes. So kimchi is basically Korean sauerkraut.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got some Korean spices in there. It is cabbage. And yeah, it's fermenty, so it's kind of got that funk to
like
it.
Sauerkraut, and it's but it's got such an interesting, like almost like a texture. It's a very interesting flavor profile. I love it. So
Yeah,
I'm
I do too.
super interested to see how this is gonna.
I'm just gonna add a touch of butter here to our pan. Get that nice sizzle going. And then we're gonna start with sandwich number one. So this sandwich, I'm gonna tell a little story here on my buddy Norm. He's a local chef here in the city. And he would do staff lunch. He used to have the most elaborate lunches when we worked together. And he introduced me to this Korean Reuben. He is the king of making a Reuben. And as someone who's not typically a fan of a Reuben, because I don't really like sauerkraut, he showed me this version and I was hooked.
Your life was different from that
Super
day
hooked.
forward.
That's right. So as we know, the meat has already been heated through. So at this point, you're just wanting to crisp up your bread and to get that cheese just a little bit softened and melty.
So do you do the thing that I don't like, where you squish it down?
Like this?
Yeah, like that. Yeah, you do
oh,
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give
okay.
it a little squish for sure. And then, of course, you can always put like a lid if you really want to heat it through. Put a lid over top. That's fine too.
Okay.
But of course, we want to see it, so we're not going to put a lid on it.
Okay. And so about, is it again a little bit like just kind of when you feel like it's you can start to see the cheese melting a little bit like a grilled cheese?
Yeah, for sure. And you can always just give it a little peek. You know, it's going to take, you know, probably a minute to get that nice crispiness, depending on how hot your pan is, of
And then
course.
you want the things that are inside to kind of like stick together as well.
That's
too.
right.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go with my gut here and give us a flip.
Just, I'd say, right on time.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Okay. Well, there you have it, a Korean Reuben. Is it ready?
I think it looks ready.
Okay,
That
Briz,
cheese.
bring it on out.
Yeah.
Because I want to see what this looks like on the inside.
Okay.
So let's have a check. Okay. And you said cut on the bias because
Because it looks fancier.
It just looks prettier that way.
That's right.
Okay. Reveal.
Oh, yeah.
Hey?
Oh, yeah.
Delicious. You want to give this a try and you want to tell us how it went for you. You can find the recipe, greattastemb.ca. Can't wait to hear from you. When we come back, a story about the community of Manitoba beef producers right here on Great Taste of Manitoba. Stick around. We appreciate you, whether you're new to this channel or a long-time viewer. If you'd like to join us in the kitchen regularly and meet farm families across Manitoba, please subscribe. We share new videos every Sunday.